For more than half a century, the artist has toiled in relative anonymity, in central Illinois, that is. In the art world, he has renown around the globe. His works have appeared in some of the most important galleries worldwide, including the Museum of Modern Art, the Whitney Museum of Modern Art, and the Art Institute of Chicago. But in the town of Normal, he works quietly, unbothered by fame. His name is Nicholas Africano.
I'm an artist who just says, here, I think this is beautiful, or does it have some other more meaningful implications?
And the Peoria Riverfront Museum wants to introduce him to you. The museum recently opened a permanent display called Nicholas Africano, Themes and Variations. Museum curator Bill Conger hopes to expand the three pieces into a vast chronicle of Africano's vibrant and vital career.
There is no denying the importance of Nicholas Africano in the art world.
Born in Kankakee in 1948, Africano came to Illinois State University in the early 70s to study English literature, hoping to pursue a writing career. As he started writing stories, he'd supplement his prose with illustrations. Soon, he felt his artwork far outpaced his writing in terms of powerful storytelling. So, in 1975, he earned a master's degree in painting. From there, he would create sparse but powerful paintings, often depicting emotional struggles. Africano is often associated with the New Image movement, which aimed less to the viewing public's head and more to the heart.
The New Image painters were a bridge from those conceptualist, minimalist, the harder, colder ways of thinking about art into a much more sensorial kind of experience with art. They were extremely important. It was fairly short-lived, this moment in art time, but Nicholas was right there in the middle of that.
Then as now, Africano lived in Normal, eventually setting up a studio in an abandoned orphanage. He finds the community calm and comfortable, a good place to make a home for his wife and 3 children. Though he frequently has visited New York for his exhibits there, he has seen no reason to relocate to better fit in with the art world.
This studio represents an opportunity to fulfill my ambitions because really, frankly, I just have never cared as much about anyone's approval or disapproval.
In more recent times, Africano moved away from paint to glass, using the medium like few other artists. He sculpts with wax, with wife Rebecca as his model and muse. Then the wax is cast with glass, which he then works further in search of his ultimate vision.
Glass is a paradox. It's a solid, real, concrete material and form, but its translucency, more or less, to a greater or less degree, allows it to have this ethereal quality at the same time. So I saw the progression as the nakedness.
With his 5-decade body of work, what is he trying to say? He is simply trying to reflect what he sees.
And I am not interested in any kind of moral lesson, nor do I ever suggest that my work provides an answer for the inequities we live with on a daily basis. In fact, it suggests the opposite. It says we're always vulnerable.
His works carry an ambiguity that leaves interpretation to the viewer.
I think that, for me, that's what lends the mysticism, the beauty, the magic of these, is I don't really want to know too much. I don't really want all these questions answered.
That beauty prompted Conger to seek out Africano a few years ago.
It made no sense that there are no museums in our area that I could go to and learn more about Nicholas Africano. He's right in our backyard. we decided that this was something we could do.
The museum recently purchased 3 pieces for the permanent Africano exhibit: a glass cast of Teresa and a painting in glass cast of Belle.
Really, there's so much dissonance between the 2 pieces. They couldn't be farther apart in terms of emotional content. Belle seems to be lost in thought or imagining some beautiful divine awakening, and Teresa is clearly scarred. She actually has a physical scar in here. So there's a tension between the 2 works that we found absolutely entrancing.
The museum intends to expand its collection of Africano artworks. For his part, Africano lauds the museum for what he calls an impressive effort to showcase many genres of art, an evolving collection that Africano hopes Central Illinois will appreciate.
What it all has in common is that they represent the power of imagination.